Hello everyone, and my name is Lolly, and we are here back at Redditch Golf Club, who are currently hosting the Clutch Pro Tour Tier 1 event. The professional golfers are here from all over the world, and they're here to compete for a first prize of over £8,000 and the chance to progress onto the Challenge Tour. Let's go and catch up with some of the pros. Thank you for taking an interview with me, OJ. It's great to welcome you here to Redditch Golf Club after you playing in the Open last week. How did last week go for you? Could you give us an insight into it, please?
Yeah, it was an amazing week. Obviously, always dreamt of playing in the Open, and then obviously finally qualifying and getting to play was an amazing experience.
That's great. In the practice rounds, did you play with the world's best? Can you tell us who you played with?
Yeah, so I got to play with JJ Spawn, obviously the current US Open champion, Tony Finau on Tuesday, and then I played with Jason Day as well.
How did that feel for you? Was it quite like a surreal moment?
Yes and no. I mean, I've played with a lot of the guys before. I think Jason Day's always been one of my favourite players, so to get to play with him was pretty cool. And then played with Sergio on the Wednesday as well.
Oh, that's great.
Again, someone I've watched since I was a little kid, so that was a really cool experience.
Can you please give us an insight as to what the next few years look like?
Next few years, well, obviously I'll be playing Clutch for the rest of this year, and then I've got Q School for DP World and Corn Ferry at the end of the year. So, ideally, I'll be onto one of those tours, and then obviously onto the PGA Tour in the next few years.
OJ, thank you so much for your time, and I really wish you the best in this week at Redditch Golf Club.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to Redditch Golf Club, Robert. Thank you so much for taking time to have a chat with us. After a successful 20 years in the DP World Tour, have you got any advice for the younger generation who are coming into the next level?
The most important part, I think, which you only appreciate when you get to the end, is to enjoy it, because it does only last for a certain amount of time, and we don't get promised any amount of years as professional golfers, because you've got to earn your spot every year. So that's a tough part of it, and while you're doing it, it feels hard, and it's quite intense, and there's a lot of pressure involved on it, but it is an amazing job to get to do for any length of time. So you have to enjoy it, but you've got to work really hard, because everyone's very good.
What is your greatest golfing achievement?
One of them is to have done the job for such a long time. I'm quite proud of that, because when I started, I had no idea how many events I was going to play. I wasn't a really good young pro. I started playing PGA events and mini tour events and just trying to earn money playing golf. I was hoping I could earn some money playing and make that my job. So I didn't know how long I was going to get to do it. So I'm really pleased that I managed to work hard enough to make it last that long. My best tournament was in Abu Dhabi, when I got to play with Tiger Woods in the final round, and I ended up winning. So that didn't happen very often. He didn't play in Europe or on the European Tour hardly at all. So to have an opportunity to play well and then to play with him was worth all the work. And then a few years down the line, he actually watched me hit some balls somewhere, which was
that's cool.
Also pretty nice. Yeah. So those two bits were probably the highlights.
Surreal moments. Yeah. Can you please touch up on the Robert Rock Junior Tour? Give us an insight of your day to day or what you get up to.
Okay. Well, we started off with just one event 8 years ago. Natalie Haywood's a PGA pro. She started it for me, and we now have a series of 25 events, some international events, some world ranking events, 1 day events, 3-day events, all over there. Natalie does the organising of that, as Tom does for this tour on a daily basis. I go to the tournaments and be involved as much as I can when I go to them. We have 100 kids at each event. We have quite a big membership. We've got a team aspect to it now that we've introduced this year, sort of copying the Live Tour a little bit, but saw the kids were really keen on team branded stuff. So we've now got, for our 150 members, we've got 10 teams, and they're all split into the 10 teams, and they get their own logos, their own sort of social media following for the teams and for the tour, and that bit's gone really well. So onwards and upwards, and we're going to carry on expanding that as much as we can, going to great courses. I've been lucky that I've played some lovely courses in my life, and then whilst I was still playing, I tried to organise it so that the kids could play some of these cool courses, and we're open to other venues. So anywhere that wants or that can handle 100 kids in a day, then
maybe Redditch.
that's not for everyone, but if they are that way,
Yeah,
sort of, if that's supportive of junior golf, then we would love to come and
definitely, yeah.
visit. So
Oh.
yeah, that's probably my main other job at the moment. I do some
Great.
lessons, but the junior tour is something that we started as an experiment,
Yeah.
and it's gone really, really well.
Oh, thank you so much for chatting with me.
all right,
It's
you're
been
welcome.
great talking to you.
Thank you.
We wish you the best this week.
Thanks.
Welcome to Redditch Golf Club, Imogen. Thank you so much for having some questions with me. I hear that you are just coming back from injury. How has the rehabilitation been going, and are you back to full fitness yet?
Not quite back to full fitness, still a work in progress, but making enough progress that I'm able to start practicing a little and trying to get back out competing and just see how it goes, really.
I hear that you've got Ali TQ School in Morocco in December. In the next 4 months to the lead up to it, how are you going to be practicing? What's going to be your routines? What are you going to do in the lead up?
So try and play as many events as I can leading up to it, just to stay competitive. In Morocco, we play on Bermuda grass, so working a lot on my short game to get used to kind of playing different style of shots that I can use when I'm out there.
How do you think that the clutch could introduce more ladies into the tour?
Yeah, great question. I think we need more ladies playing. I think it's a great opportunity. As like in the UK, we don't really have anything else that ladies can play in. From Clutch's point of view, I think we advertise it as much as possible, get people to see that women are playing, and then hopefully more will join and can build up the numbers.
You'd hope
from
so,
there.
yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for having an interview with me, and
No,
I wish you the
thank you.
best this week.
Thank you.
Well, wasn't that interesting to hear from all of those professional golfers? What an exciting week we have ahead of us at Redditch Golf Club. Stay tuned for more RGC Clutch Pro Tour content.